Hey, it's Carly. You know the drill. Here's the beep.
Carly, where are you? If you're not gonna actually catch this big story you say you're chasing, then give me your lead so I can pass it off to a real reporter!
You should go now.
Go?
I have bad guys to deal with.
And I have to get my story. Just let me take a pic... Huh? What?
Stop going down this path, Carly. It's deeper and darker than you could possibly know, and it's going to get real dangerous.
But I need this scoop. My whole future depends on it.
Look, when this is over, I'll spill it all, but for now, just stay out of it.
But, don't you want me around?
The paparazzi? No thanks.
That was cold. There's no way I can tell him that it's not just about the story anymore.
Going fast makes me feel alive. My heart beats in hyperdrive. Do you think we could win? Only if I lose. Just let destiny choose. I can hear you breathing. I can see you coming. I can feel the wind that's blowing me around. Take a shot at me, running side by side. It's a blur as I go by. I can hear you breathing. I can see you coming. I can feel the wind that's blowing me around. See the sun rising, fire in the sky. Greatness thrusts itself into our lives.
Go away. Go away! I want it all back! I want the money I spent on your disguise, and I want the time I spent trying to cheer you up, and I want the flirty looks I gave you back, and I want my heart back! I want it to not be so broken! Come on, Carly, listen to yourself. Forget Jack Atlas. I don't need him. The only thing that matters now is unraveling the mystery behind the Crimson Dragon.
Why didn't you finish Yusei off when you had the chance?
What's the big rush, Roman? We haven't even gathered the rest of the Dark Signers yet. Don't worry about what I didn't do, and think about what I did. By showing Yusei the true power of the Dark Signers, I was able to reach into his heart and crush his confidence. You should have seen his face when Kokapeka-Poo was about to destroy him. He was terrified. I could feel him trembling. Don't you see? He doubts himself now. And self-doubt is a duelist's worst enemy. The uncertainty he feels right now will grow inside of him and eventually tear him apart.
Yusei! Hey, how you feeling?
Much better, and I hope you and the others are too.
We're feeling fine. We just had the sniffles is all.
Are you gonna be able to fix your ride? If you need us to scavenge some new parts, just say the word.
Are you sure? You guys have already done so much.
Sure, I'm sure. What are best friends for, anyway? Whatever you need.
You guys rule. But even if I can fix my duel runner, I'm just not sure anymore if I have what it takes to beat these Dark Signers and win this war.
Yusei! Watch out!
How is it? In addition to fixing it, they made a few minor modifications.
It rides better than before. Almost makes me glad it took a real beating.
Goodwin already had some ideas on updating the charging systems and the torque, so as far as he was concerned, the crash provided a good excuse to take your runner to the next level.
So Goodwin was already gearing up to take on the Dark Signers. Well, as soon as the final tweaks are tweaked, I'll be heading back to the satellite sector.
So,
Yes?
what are you gonna name this runner? I've always thought that a great machine deserves a great name.
How about Phoenix Whirlwind?
Huh?
When the great Phoenix rose from the ashes of defeat, it was more powerful than ever before. And as for the whirlwind bit, well, that part should be obvious, Mina. I'm going to blow my opponents away.
So I did some digging like you asked me to. I scoured every forum and blog talking about the Fortune Cup tournament. From what I found, it looks like there were 4 tournament participants with these glowing marks on their arms.
Uh-huh. Go on.
You mentioned Yusei and Jack Atlas. Now, I saw some pics of that Luna kid's arm, definitely a glowing there. And there's tons of chatter about Akiza, so I found various cell phone shots of these 4 zoomed in on their arms, fixed the resolution, and booyah!
So what are these patterns here? What do they mean?
Well, I have no idea. I couldn't find any info on the web.
Then I guess I'll have to find out from one of them. I'm done with Jack. Don't know if Yusei's recovered yet. I doubt the little girl knows what's going on. So that leaves Akiza. But she's in that Arcadia movement.
I figured you'd come to that conclusion, so I went ahead and gathered intel on that bunch.
Huh? Yeah, you're the best.
I never said this information was free.
Oh. Well then, in that case, good thing I've got this. Ta-da!
The one-of-a-kind, impossible-to-find original Dark Magician Girl action figure? The negotiations are complete.
Sweet. So I just bought information on the Arcadia movement that basically tells me there's not much information on the Arcadia movement. Huh? It's Misty.
How is it that we keep ending up in these situations?
This one's on us. It was foolish of us to come here thinking we could trust the Arcadia movement. Everything I know about them should have told me they'd pull a stunt like this.
What could they possibly want with us?
I'm guessing it's Luna they're interested in.
Well, if it's Luna they wanted, then why would they go and lock us up?
I don't know. If their goal is to capture all of the signers, then we could be bait for Yusei. Either way, I don't think this will end well for us.
You don't think they'd...
Let's not go there, Gramps. Let's focus on figuring out a way to bust out of this place.
Leo. Akiza.
Your brother is going to be fine.
What do you people want?
Sayer thought your brother might have the powers of a psychic duelist, so he wanted to test him out.
Leo doesn't have psychic anything. I'm the one with the crazy powers. Let Leo go.
You and your brother don't have to be afraid of us, Luna. The movement helps people who've been more or less ditched by the rest of the world.
What do you mean? We haven't been ditched by anyone.
When did you last see your parents? They know there's something different about you and that scares them, so they don't come around much. Eventually, the rest of the world will find out about you and treat you the same way. You know this. That's why you don't like to leave your house.
That's not true.
Without the movement, you'll go through the same drama that I went through. And trust me, you don't want that.
Akiza!
I thought I'd find you here. The meeting's about to start.
Tell me what you're gonna do with Leo, Sayer.
He doesn't have any powers, but we can still use him. If we can convince him to join the movement, Luna won't have much of a choice.
The kid's been through a lot. Don't hurt him anymore.
Don't worry, Kiza. I am not gonna do anything.
Ancient fairy dragon, if you can hear me, please, I need your help. Please help me, ancient fairy dragon.
Luna. Luna, I'm afraid I can't help you right now. I am still bound to this dimension by forces dark and sinister, but there might be a way. Right now, my servant Regulus struggles deep in the shadows. If you can find him and free him from his curse, perhaps the two of you can combine your powers and break the seal binding me to this rock. You must find Regulus, Luna. Without him, I will be trapped here forever.
Who is Regulus? Is he a person? Where is he? How do I find him? Hello?
Could you tell me which apartment is Misty's?
Last name, please.
I think it's Treadwell.
Oh, so you're looking for the world-famous supermodel Misty Treadwell, who treasures her privacy and doesn't want to be bothered at her home by every kook off the street.
Look, I know her. We're friends.
Really? That's weird, because I know where my friends live. Hey, I know. Why don't you tell me you have a special delivery for her? See if that works.
We are friends. We met at a party once.
Oh, you met at a party once. Why didn't you say so?
It's fine, Kate.
Huh? Misty!
Is everything okay with you?
You have a visitor. She seems off to me.
Remember me, Misty? I wanted to ask you about something, but your guard dog wouldn't let me in.
Sorry, Carly. Kate takes her job very seriously. Come on, let's go somewhere a little more private so we can talk. Don't just stand there. Come on in.
Right.
I'll get us some tea. Sorry about the mess. I just got back from a shoot overseas.
This place is amazing.
It's not bad, I guess. It gets a little lonely sometimes. You can surround yourself with all sorts of things, but if you're not surrounded by people you love, it all feels empty. Do you know what I mean?
Gosh, I know exactly what you mean.
Spoken like a girl in love.
I'm not in love. Who told you that?
Your face tells me everything.
Oh, that's right. You do fortune-telling by reading people's faces and stuff, right?
But the way you are right now, anyone could read your face.
The way I am? What do you mean? How am I?
Here. Relax.
Thanks, Misty.
So what's up? What did you want to ask me?
This might seem kind of weird, but I'm a journalist, and I'm investigating that Crimson Dragon thing that appeared during the Fortune Cup, and... well, that led me to investigate that duelist named Akiza, and so,
That led you to investigate the Arcadia Movement.
Yeah, and I found out that you had some connection to them.
I never got involved with them, but they managed to sink their claws into my younger brother, and they took him from me.
I can't believe I'm doing this, but I have to see if Misty's story is true.
The last time I saw my brother, he had just come back from watching a duel in the Narrows. He was totally different. He was going on and on about the movement. I asked him what he meant, and suddenly we were fighting, and then he stormed off, and I never saw him again.
Did you report the Arcadia Movement and have them investigated?
The authorities asked a few questions, but nothing came of it. And that was that.
That's weird. You would think they'd step up and conduct a full-on investigation in the case of a missing person.
Someone in the Arcadia Movement must have some serious dirt on one of the higher-ups running the city.
You mean like a secret cover-up? Think it's got something to do with Goodwin?
I don't know. But that's the only thing that makes sense to me.
What kind of secret could Goodwin be hiding?
Arcadia.
Huh?
I have no idea what they're about. But I know they're not to be trusted. No matter what they say to you, don't believe them. They're lying.
I probably shouldn't even be here, but this is the only lead I've got. I've got to follow it to the end.
I thought there was a meeting.
You're not gonna be involved in group meetings anymore, Akiza. We've got much bigger plans for you. It's time for the movement to seek members across the globe, and who best to help than our own Fortune Cup participant? I mean, you've got star power written all over you, Akiza. You're going to become the living symbol of the Arcadia Movement.
You're gonna turn me into some kind of billboard?
Don't look at it like that. This is a huge honor. You're going to lead a lot of lost souls to the one place they can turn to, Akiza. People are going to love you.
Where am I? I feel like I keep going down the same hallway over and over. There she is. Oh my, oh no, I forgot to sweep up back there.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Have I seen you before?
Yeah. Oh, I'm the one who fills in for the fill-ins when they're too sick to fill in for the sick ones.
Oh, that's right. Well, carry on.
That was close. Huh? Well, this must be Sayer's office. I have no idea what language this is, but maybe I can find a picture of a symbol that looks like one of those marks. Huh? Oh! A secret room.
Akiza, you go on up. I have to address a small rodent problem.
Okay, weird. After hearing Misty's story, I made a list of people who've gone missing the last few years. Almost everyone on my list is mentioned in these files. What is this Arcadia movement really about? Oh! Director Goodwin? Rex Goodwin lives a life of many lies, all stemming from his...
A little mouse.
Sayer!
You should be more careful. You shouldn't go scampering where there could be traps. At first, I thought you might be working for Goodwin, but judging from the look on your face, I'm guessing you're flying solo. Doesn't matter, though, because now that you've seen what you've seen, I can't let you leave. In the interest of good sport, allow me to at least give you a fighting chance. I'm willing to grant you a very slim hope.
You want a duel?
You can try to run, or you can duel me. What do you say? Or should I just lock you up forever now?
I'm not afraid. I can do this. I learned a lot about dueling when I dueled with Jack. And hey, maybe this could be good. I could stop trying to be a reporter and become the world's first famous dueling married couple with Jack. Bring it on.
You should have tried to run.
Let's duel!
The first move is mine. I summon Telekinetic Shocker in attack mode.
If your Psychic-type monster is about to be destroyed, you can pay 500 life points and destroy Telekinetic Shocker in its place.
Unfortunately, I can't attack you with this monster on the turn it's summoned, so... It looks like you're up, little mouse. This is probably the only turn you'll have, so make it count.
Okay, here goes! Ugh. The person who draws this card is doomed. I'm doomed? Makes sense, because he's a psychic duelist, and they say they're able to deal real damage, so if... No, I can't worry about my fortune now. I gotta do something. I summon Fortune Fairy Sui in attack mode. Then, from my hand, I activate the Unacceptable Result spell card. Now, when I summon a Fortune Fairy, I can use this spell card to summon another one to the field. I give you Fortune Fairy Chi. And next up, I'm activating another spell card. I can use this spell to summon a Fortune Fairy from my hand as long as it's not as powerful as the two others on my field. I summon Fortune Fairy Who.
None of them have attack points. Looks like my little mouse isn't going to be around to bother me much longer. And here I was hoping for a real challenge.
Oh, really? I'm not as weak as you think I am, Sayer. Because I've got this Miracle Stone for every Fortune Fairy on the field. Each one of them gains 1,000 attack points, so we're talking 3,000 each. Lucky for you, they can't attack on the turn they were summoned. So I end my turn.
The little mouse has some surprises, but I have some too. It's my move. From my hand, I summon Psychic Snail. Next, I activate my emergency teleport spell, which lets me summon another psychic monster from my hand or deck. And the monster I'm summoning is... Psychic Commander!
He's got 3 monsters on his field, but none of them are strong enough to take on my Fortune Fairies.
You think you've built yourself a solid defense, but I'm afraid you're mistaken. From my hand, I activate psychokinesis. By sacrificing 1,000 life points to the power of telekinesis, I can destroy one of your cards. Now I wonder which card I should dispatch of. How about Miracle Stone, since your entire defense depends on that card? With that card gone, your little fortune fairies lose all their attack points.
Well, that's not good.
And now, Telekinetic Shocker attacks!
That hurt. What was that shock?
That was the power of the psychic duel. And so is this. Go Psychic Snail!
You won't get away with this. Sector Security will come looking for Carly Carmine.
Of course they will. And you'll become another missing person. One more cold case. Sector Security can't touch us. Not as long as I know the truth about Goodwin.
And what truth would that be?
Everyone in this town just loves Goodwin. He's an honest leader, a model citizen, New Domino City's favorite son. But he has a secret. Director Goodwin is from the satellite sector, and that, my dear, is the least of his secrets.
I wonder what else he's hiding.
Night-night, little mouse. Go, Psychic Commander!
Your eyes. They're showing me the path you will take. It is a path that will disappear into a darkness, Carly. But when you choose to take this path, you will know yourself better than you ever have before.